You can go for a bike ride with dozens of like-minded people in next month's Bike MS. It's more than just a bike ride. It raises money with the hope of creating a world free of multiple sclerosis. Shannon Henson from the National MS Society is here to tell us all about it. Nice to have you here, Shannon.
Oh, thanks, Valanda.
Yeah,
appreciate being here.
Absolutely, exactly what MS is and how it affects people who have it.
MS is a chronic illness, and unfortunately there is not yet a cure, though we hope someday there is. It affects about 2.3 million people and 18,000 right here in the Carolinas. It can cause everything from lack of movement to numbness, loss of vision, extreme fatigue, other issues, swallowing. Really anything that the central nervous system controls can be affected.
And every day can be different.
Absolutely. It's very unpredictable, which makes the disease incredibly frustrating for people who are living with it.
Okay, tell us about the ride.
The ride is the best bike event in the world, and I'm very excited to share that because of all the other charity cycling events. We now know that Bike MS is the biggest and the best worldwide. Bike MS Historic New Bern takes place in September and will bring together about 2,000 cyclists of all different abilities. People have route options each day, so we really do have something for everyone.
And people who have MS participate in this ride.
You know, they do. Last year we had 46 people who chose to identify because we realized that not everyone wants to say, hey, I have MS, but we have this program available for folks if they choose to say I have it, and we give them a jersey that says I ride with MS that they can proudly wear. And we had some feedback last year from people who were wearing this jersey to say, you know, it was so great because I was cycling and people were saying, way to go, I'm doing this for you, rock on. So it really made them feel good and incredibly supported.
And that's something that you all really take pride in doing, is honoring the people who choose to identify themselves as having
Absolutely,
MS.
absolutely. This is why we're riding, so that someday we don't have to do this anymore.
Absolutely. How do you use the money that you raise from Bike MS?
You know, we use a lot of it to fund local programs and services. So everything from information and referral to education and financial assistance. And then, of course, we do fund cutting-edge research because we want to know why this disease exists, who gets this disease, and ultimately how can we better treat it and ultimately cure it.
Anyone can participate in this ride, right?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Even if you're a beginner, this is one of the best places to get out and ride your bike because you've got full support. We feed you. Literally, you bring your bike and we'll take care of everything else. We have police support, highway patrol, rest stops along the route. This is something that everyone can do regardless of ability.
And we're talking about down east, so we're not dealing with the hills that we have here in the Triangle.
Exactly. So if you're used to riding your bike in the Triangle, this will be a cakewalk to ride in the coastal flatlands.
And you've got different lengths that people can choose from.
We do. And we have a brand new route this year that's only 25 miles long, and it takes you through historic New Bern. So great excuse to take it slow and look at the sights, and you don't have to tell people that you're a beginner. You can just take the scenic route.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in and
Thank you, Valanda.
Bike MS is September 6th and 7th in New Bern. Get more details at bikemsnewbern.org.